All right, it's live now. Hey, I'm just playing around and just you know, just doing stuff. So yeah. I was coming up with a song and I was just like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and do like a little random live stream. Have a everything on a was it restream, so it's on Twitch and YouTube. And I have this little restream thing, and yep, it's me again. All right, that was a good confirmation that I could just start doing stuff now. Hold on, let me drink something. In fact, the mundo. What's up, everybody? So I'm just gonna be jamming today. So just sit back and relax and just do whatever. That's definitely the wrong instrument. Yeah, yeah, I like that sound. While you're on your exams, that's cool. I'm gonna push that instrument up a little bit. All right, so pretty much where I want this song to go is I don't know. I never really know where I want songs to go, to be honest. I just have fun doing it, and that's all that really matters to me. And that's where it's gonna go. As long as I keep that mindset, I just have fun doing music. I have a lot of instruments, and I have a hard time trying to figure out what I want to do. I don't normally be on, like live stream, so bear with me. What we got? I don't even know if you can hear me. I literally sometimes have to put my mouth on the microphone so you can hear me. So if you can't hear me, just yeah, just respond and just let me know that you can't hear me. I'm trying to keep it down so the sound of the fans on my over hard working computer doesn't really do anything. I do like the Juno. Let's see what we got. Ooh, warm pad. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm just doing a random live stream just because why not? I'm actually going to make myself a little bit more known more often the up couple a couple of months. So yeah, just kind of get used to this randomness going on. I always forget. It's the poly. The poly always throws everything off. Oop. Definitely didn't mind that. Okay. Let me read some of you guys' comments. Silverstar 2.0. The music is compared quiet to your voice. The music is quiet, or is my voice quiet? I have no idea because my computer is like kind of laggy because of a lot what's going on in the background. In fact, let me close these things out before I get started making music. Come on. Work. Do it. Close, please. All right, there we go. Oh, that's why I still have Premiere up and Photoshop. So I'm going to close both of these down. I set a couple of new videos to being released in October, so it's actually going to be Monday and Fridays for a whole bunch of videos. I'm trying to keep it where it's like I kind of keep like some, like just some normal videos on. I have no idea what kind of scheduling I got. I'm just gonna release videos on Mondays and Fridays. Come on, delete, close, get down. You're slowing my computer down, Photoshop. All right, now you got to get rid of Premiere. Premiere just announced that it crashed, so I guess that'll help. Hold on. Y'all give me a second. Because these problems don't show themselves until like really right after. All right, so FL Studios, that's normally high. This, well, that's rendering, so that's going to be high. Cortana, I have no idea why you're up. I'm just going to close that just for the hell of it. And that should be it. All right. So it should probably run a little bit better now. All right. So let's see where this song is going. All right, so we're going to do 2 of those. And then we're going to kind of like bring in another element because I actually want to hear another layer. I do like this one because of some of the pads it has. I actually want to get a pad for this one. Let's try this. I have no idea what this one sounds like. Let's see what happens if we go to here, go to there, go to here again, go to there, go to here. It might be a little loud, but we'll find out. I'm turning it down. It's actually way too low. There we go. And I'm going to put that on its own chain, so I just have that there. And then I want to go like a little bit higher on some notes. Yeah, like that. Actually, put it here. Hits better when it comes down. I gotta kind of read how the song kind of writes itself. Can't hear FL Studios. You're right. Usually it's in the mixer. I have no idea why it's not actually playing. Give me 1 second. Mm. I tell you, if it's not one thing, it's always something. All right, so it's not playing back. And it's probably because of something in here. Give me 1 second. All right, so that's connected. That's just telling me it's an error. All right, so go to here, go back, go to there. There's going to be problems, so everybody can understand that. All right, so maybe it's probably because it's reading two things at the same time. So if I get this one away and then go to here, go back to this. So the stream audio should actually work if it's not being played, which it is being played. Is it? No. So if I move it around, let's see what happens. Sometimes my software is very buggy. Go to properties. Oh, I see what's going on. It's not reading the input at all. Alright, now you should be able to hear it. My bad. Hey, you don't win it. You don't win them all. Hey, how's it going, everybody? So now you can hear the really nice vintagey type of synthesizers I kind of like worked on. So let's see how fast that is. So we just got to figure out where it's going to land and then pick it up. So it's going to land right there on this note. Yeah, there we go. And then we're going to put that at the bottom and try to figure out where it goes from there. That's right. I actually want this to be a little bit off. So maybe to like right here. Yeah, there we go. What you're going to do is a couple of times. And then the fourth time is going to That's because it is easy. I have actually no experience on music theory at all. I literally just do what I feel is right, and it always somehow ends up being right. I was gonna say, I always tell people music is, or actually art is the means of expression. If you don't have the feelings to, like usually art comes from, suppression of your own feelings. Like usually a baby can cry and get angry, but if it can't cry because of the parenting and usually the society around it, it's going to get confused on how to express itself. One of the the best way it figures it out over time is through art. And so that's why I always tell people, I was like, hey, you never find a really good artist that doesn't have like emotional suppression issues. So yeah, that's kind of my philosophy on like how how anybody can get into art. If you have emotional suppression, which is pretty much everybody, because it's systematically built to happen. So you just got to figure out what kind of art you want. That's all. And for me, it's music. I also draw, but I am more fond with music, and I also do a little bit of cooking. So just choose what you want. Oh, hey, Unlucky Rabbit. I didn't see you there. I'm sorry, I'm reading everybody's comments now. Nope. Fun fact, I never went to college for any of this. I never sat there on any like trying to learn what music is. I literally, my cousin gave me FL Studios when I was like 13, and I sat there and was just like, what is this? And I knew nothing about it. In fact, this little feature right here, oh wait, you can't even see it because of the stupid crap functionality on the computer. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out how to show you guys that. Like, there's no way. Well, hold on, wait. No, there is a way. Okay, there we go. So pretty much, here, let me just do this. Yeah, so you can see at least this part of the screen. All right. So when I was first doing music, this thing, which I had no idea was on right here, and I had to, you see how smooth this moves right here? Oh, let me turn this down. Like, this moves very smoothly like this. So imagine trying to like write music like that, and it was extremely hard for me. And the godsend was like, oh my God, this exists. And I was like, this makes making music so much easier. And so I actually had a very high difficulty on at the time when I was first making music. And I already mastered that. And then when I got to this little thing with the snap tool, I was like, okay, well, this makes everything so much easier. I'm glad I'm some type of entertainment for somebody in bed. I'm sorry that you're sick, though. I hope you get better. Yeah. I'm glad that you all are here. I was going to say, I have no idea. Everybody's usually in school. Um, well, that, and I actually also, the last time I practiced stream was actually at 2 a.m., so that probably also had something to do with that. Sorry, that was completely wrong notes, and I need to turn this down because it's blasting my ears pretty badly. So let me figure out increment it. So if I push this back all one, let's see. And then go like this and push this think of like what note would actually hit from here, and then the perfect transition to the other chords. Excuse the laughing in the background. I live with roommates, so there's going to be people in the background. Because one thing everybody should know, there's at least 7 variations of each song. I've learned, like, pretty much if you pick the same chords, there's at least like 8 chords of a root note that just keeps changing and stuff. And then there's the bass note that gives at least 4 variations to each chord. And that's what makes like so many different opportunities for like experimentations when it comes to music. Let me read the comments. Druid PC, what's up, man? I know you follow me a lot. Yeah, I'm actually surprised to see anybody. Those are the times that tuned in. Pretty much, that's all it is. I actually took a master class one day on, what was it, Deadmau5? And he pretty much does exactly the same thing I do. He has no knowledge on music theory like that. And pretty much, he's just going around doing that, trying to figure out what notes actually sound good with each other, always messing up. Like if you see him actually make music, it's no different from what you're seeing right now when I'm doing it. That just tells you that there is actually no real right or wrong way to producing music. It's just, how do you go about it? Like, I remember sitting here and learning about mixing orchestras like 24/7, and I found out that they don't, like when I was researching how to mix an orchestra, there is no information on it. And when people do mix an orchestra, it's very small, like minute changes, and it made me mad because I couldn't find anything on it. And even it, like the information of the changes, I couldn't even figure it out, right? And then I realized something. They don't mix the orchestra. All they do is just make it loud enough so they can hear certain instruments. And then to pan it, like to, first violins will be more panned to the left. Basses and cellos be panned to the right. And whatever is in the middle, woodwinds. And it's funny because it's like, I spent years trying to figure out how to mix specific things just to find out that the only thing I should know is EDM is loud and it should be loud, and orchestral should be low but not mixed. And I guess, just remember that orchestral music is more like mids, and then EDM is more like highs and lows. It's like if you keep that knowledge, you should be able to just mix pretty much anything. I'm just letting you guys know that because I had the hardest time and I wasted majority of my life trying to figure that out. So, yeah. Don't try to overthink mixing. All these extra plugins and stuff, yeah, they're unnecessary. Some of them you can probably use, but you could just use a normal EQ. Or if you're extremely lazy like me, just go and buy a smart EQ and just let that do its work. So, yeah, don't feel discouraged for anything. All right, so I'm going to put another sound to love doing clown music, by the way. And of course, this is something I learned from EDM. And it's very simple. What they do is just simply go into the thing and just up the motif of one octave and maybe a little bit of customization. Oh, hey. What's up, Chaos Angel? What's going on? I'm just having fun. Everybody's probably going to end up going to bed. I'm trying to think on how to do this differently. All right. I'm trying to figure this one out. So one thing I learned from clown music is they love going up and down. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And then we're going to do a chord change progression right here. And that's going to be cool because it always sounds trippy when I do it. So I love doing it. Or not trippy, more like spacey. So I'm going to go into here. I'm going to go into this, take out the drums because I want to take out the drums on this part. Same with the bass note for right now. We'll get back to that. So we got to figure out what note it landed on last. It was this C sharp. I know a little bit of music theory to understand certain notes. That's about it. All right, so we're going to go to there. And then we're just going to change specific chords. Let's see. Hold on, let me play it. So I want to keep the root note the same on this one, only because why not? Actually, just because I can, I'm going to do this. And I'm pretty sure somebody's going to pick something up. And yes, this is that exactly the chords that you probably end up picking it up. This is how I actually came up with it. All right, and the bass note is. I'm just going to keep it low. And what chords I actually played, if you were asking. to arpeggiate it, so this is I'm just gonna do it the hard way because why not? I'm pretty sure there's an easy way to do this. There we go. Now it's perfect. I love this chord progression. Oh, I think I came up with it by accident when I was coming up with a song from one of my albums. Damn it. No, stop it. There we go. And of course, I'm going to do my little technique, a variation technique, to kind of make this feel a little bit more realistic. You can learn from this on your own. If you wanted to know what exactly I'm doing, I'm actually creating humanization. So it feels more like a human actually decided to write this instead. Which I am a human, I'm not a robot. Or am I? Don't quote me on that. All right, here we go. Very minute changes. Yeah, somebody picked it up. It's Umrin and S. Let's just see how this actually goes into music. Never should actually go down the road that it sounds like it's going to. Always change it up a little bit. Over here a little bit more and then bring that there and then double repeat it to kind of have a motif going on, and then I can build it from there. A little bit of a music structure. I'm always just coming up at last minute. And then I'm going to, in my head, I'm seeing this little note actually repeat itself. And then we're going to go to here, bring it down, go to there, go like that. Copy. I learned a couple of shortcuts that actually makes me so I could do this a little bit better. I'm just going to do this throughout the whole thing until I get another idea. I like to talk to myself like this, so bear with me. better idea, I guess. Actually here doing this, little song only because it's like I want people to understand that a little bit of pressure over the or I'm not really over the camera, but a little bit of pressure over the live stream kind of helps me do better. Actually, I know that sounds funny, but it does. And let's see, I want to come up a specific beat with this. In fact, I'm going to I'm pretty sure somebody should figure this beat as well. It's very simple, and it was actually in the song I did. In fact, I will do the whole actual beat just to prove how easy it was to actually do it. There we go. I like to experiment sometimes, so we're going to probably put this on that downbeat right there. And we're going to give it some finesse by backing it up. I always like that one. Because I like my stuff kind of like being destroyed after a while. I like silent hill music. Ooh, I like that sound. In fact, let's put it right here to kind of like, yeah, just like that. That sounds cool. And then we're going to take out the drums right here to kind of give a sense of eeriness, actually. I know I should be reading the comments, but when I'm enjoying myself, I just kind of like let go. Ooh, I like that. Do I? I have no idea. I just learned from old musicians and bossa nova artists because they have actually the best motifs to be and chord progressions definitely. Pat Metheny, people like that. I just like, oh man, big inspiration. Okay, so we're gonna bring this in the second part so it can give a bit of variation. I'm just playing with these samples because these samples are awesome. Like stuff like that. I love it. Just the boom type of sound just coming in. Always a big boom sound. I'm probably not going to use this, but I just want to see what it sounds like. It needs to be more eerie. I want it to like kind of feel spooky. I'm gonna change the sound later on, but let's see. Let's go with industrial loops. Yeah. Oh, the first one sounds pretty good. This one. It's kind of spooky. Got a pretty dark, eerie feeling to it. Yeah, I think we'll do just that. And then we're just gonna click play. And then we can kind of like boost it up into like more of a kind of action song. Well, I'm going to kind of like, well, I'm not even going to speed it up. I'm going to actually use a special, like a very special technique I used when I was first starting music. And I was trying to figure out how to make a fast, slow beat, if that makes sense. And I found out that there's a way, it's a specific pattern. It's like boom, cut, cut, boom, cut, cut. And pretty much with the way that pattern is going is hitting a slow snare hit on like every on like on the third beat, and then a snare hit as well. But like two, it's like two different snare hits, and then of course you just kind of like have a faster hi hats onto it, and pretty much it's a weird slow fast beat. I did it a couple of times, but here I give you an example. What I mean. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna go to here. I'm trying to think which one was it? It was on their demo projects. I usually use the demo projects that FL Studios have. If I can just get to it. Come on, don't be like this. Oh, there it is. Okay. And the one I would actually use on the side, I'm actually over here. The one I would actually use on the side from the demo projects was, it's not here. Do they have the old ones? I have the new version of FL Studios, but they don't have like the old demos. That becomes a problem because I kind of, there's a sound I really do like, and I don't think it's on here. Oh well, I guess I'm just gonna have to do this a different way. I'm improving this whole time. All right, so I'm gonna go to wave. I'm not gonna use that. I'm trying to remember how that thing went. Okay, so it did go like that. But do I have anything? I just use these. All right, this will be a normal example actually. So all we're going to do is just time stretch this. Actually, it's already time stretched into it. So ignore that for this one. And I'm just going to get a... Actually, this is the best way I can explain it, just by showing like two versions of this. And then we're just going to speed that up actually. And what ends up happening when you do it like this... Actually, let me turn this one down. Like if I turn it off. You see what I mean? Like how it's kind of like fast and slow at the same time. And then you just find something like that. I had better samples for this, but you can really like change the variation of how this concept really works. You got to be experimental when it comes to making music. That's how that works. And I got the idea from actually how clocks works because if anybody knows me by now, I actually made a whole entire album based off of like the mechanics of a clock and how like the gears would actually rotate smaller gears into bigger gears and vice versa. And like a second's hand on a clock to a minute's hand, kind of like one ticks half a second, the other ticks. And that whole mechanism kind of gets this little boom tap cat tap bing tap cat tap boom tap cat tap bing tap cat tap boom tap, and it goes like that through like the entire thing. Like I could slow it down even more, and it'll still kind of like allow that same ideal kind of like flow. In fact, we'll just keep it like this. I don't see why I can't use this for this part. All right, so I'm just gonna go to here, find another instrument because I want another instrument now. I haven't used Nexus in a bit. I really like Nexus Pads. They have like really good pads to me. Like I like simple stuff like that, and I like complicated stuff like this. Like stuff like this is really good. Yeah, Mechanical Paradise. You're right. See, this is what I look for in pads is like the movement of it. If it can move, like and change and kind of have all these different textures, those are the type of pads I really do like. And they don't make a lot of stuff like this. I'm just gonna go through and insert. you hear that? Just a little extra sound to it. Like if I play a chord with that. Only thing is the bells are a little too high for my taste. There's a reason why I hard did that one. Yeah, I like this sound. All right, moving on back to the song. I get distracted like that. Oh boy. Just a little bit of power actually does all that. All right, so let me go ahead and fix that right now. It's because I'm live streaming at the same time, and it kind of gets too harsh on my computer. I ain't got a super computer. If y'all give me super money, I can get a super computer. All right. So we're gonna go back to here. And of course, this did a stretchy because I'm not there. And we're gonna go to here, go back to there. We're gonna take these same chords. I'm gonna go into here and place these chords. It almost feels like ruins and ice caps or something. Just like doing that. I always like stuff like that. All right, so we're gonna make this more eerie. Bring it down like this. And then we're gonna go. Yeah, just like that. And then for this bottom note, we're gonna lift up because if it's too low, I won't be able to hear it. And I don't like that kind of thing. And for here, in fact, what I will do with this part, with the melody, right here, is actually bring the old melody back from when I first created it, which is to cheat my way for a second, so bear with me, because I can. And there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. Let's see. Perfect. Good enough. All right, stop. Stop it. Stop. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to take this drum loop right here and cut it in half because I don't need all that. And I'm going to get rid of this. Wait, was it this or the other thing? I think it was this. There we go. In fact, I don't want all these splashes like that. I want to get rid of at least one. All right, there you go. Next is fixing the volume thing. So since these are just whatever, I'm gonna just put all of them on. I think it was 6 that I put them all on. Come on. And then I'm just gonna turn this down. Listening to it. That's how music actually works. You just keep coming up with ideas that are fucking random. Alright, so I'm gonna just take this out on the second one and then bring everything down. Actually, I wonder if I can make this work. We better find out. I just had another idea on top of the first idea. If this doesn't work, I'll recede back to the other idea. Alright, so the root chord was... Alright, so what's happening is this actually went fine because it's close to those notes. But these, on the other hand, it's... So it has to stay in this little chord progression. Alright, so I just gotta move those over, that's all. This is on the right note. This one, this is a little bit tricky. Which one was it? Okay, I thought so. because pianos are awesome, and you can't tell me otherwise. All right, good night, those who actually going to sleep. I hope to see you in the next live stream, only because I haven't really came up with a schedule on when I do these things. I literally just decided to say at the last minute, why not? I just had a mood to feel just doing this at random. Go to here. Bring that down, the piano, bring it up. Do a little compromise situational 9. Goes to there. So everybody can see. And just go ahead and do random paint, because life is random and it should be. Yeah, like that. And I'll do the same for this. Oh, come on. Right there. Alright, this is missing a lot of stuff, elements that I actually want to put in. Another weird thing I have actually learned, if anybody ever played the game Melty Blood, it was an old school fighting game that us as kids actually used to play on the PC. And there was one boss where you fight this big old lady. I completely forgot the details of it, but there was a very special technique I heard in like one of the songs, and they used a timpani, and they just kept it going like doom, 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 doom. I was like, oh, that's actually simple and very effective, actually, all at the same time. I just do this one. Good enough. And then we're just going to go to a new pattern. Go to here. Since we're on one note, just going to do this one. Chop it up. How fast is that? Too fast? All right. So we're going to just take these out. I know, and like this sounds very boring to you right here, but in the context of the music, it sounds really good. Like it's gonna make it sound even more dramatic. Watch. In fact, I'll just put it here so you can also hear it. Is the non on? No, it's good. It is pretty low. Feature on. Was it? I think so. I think it was Nico Arc. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. You have no idea how long ago I used to play Melty Blood. I was gonna say stuff like remember Mugen? And everybody had to like download all these different characters and put them on Mugen or Mugen. It was pretty fun. And then everybody had like Super Saiyan 5 Broly. making music like this. It's just fun. I just keep having fun until I don't have any more fun anymore. And then I just try it again tomorrow. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. Also, layering is very good for everybody. Like, if you want to know how to get really good sounds, layering on everything. EDM, orchestral, layering. Actually, you want to do something different on this part. Over there, and then okay, that works. just to mess up the song because I like it. Let's see where that goes. Apparently it messed up. Oh, I see what's happening. It's starting on the offbeat. All right, I didn't know that. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I can go to textures. And take out the low ends. I do like that sound. This is a big sample. We're going to slow it down. And then we're going to put this on its own path. And then take out the low end. On it under filter. Come on. No, what are you doing? My computer is messing with me today. Just for the sake of just destroying this song even more. We're just gonna super speed it. And then we're gonna paint it in. There we go. Take the low end out. And then we're going to put a filter on because fun. Let's see what this one does. I have no idea what this one does. These are new to me. Experimentation is fun. Ooh, let's see what that is. So what number is this? 8. I'm going to put that on 8. Let's see where the song is going to go. For the sake of just making it sound good, I'm just going to do this. See. That was a very annoying high pitched sound I did not like. We're just gonna take that out right now. I was enjoying the rest of the song and then that happened. And that's exactly right there. Just gonna pause it right down with that one. I didn't like that. Okay, that's better. Alright, I'm sorry guys. Now we have to listen to it again. I'm sorry. There's one more thing I gotta do. And then you can hate me later. I want to put a spring reverb on the drums just to see what it does. I could get all technical and just put it on the snares, but then that would get really complicated. It didn't sound too bad. I actually expected it a little bit better, but it's all good. It's a interesting experimentation. I like where it went though. Right, that's the whole point. It's just a jam. In fact, I need to jam some more. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm about to go get some more drink. Don't worry about what I'm drinking. All right, I am back. And we're going to work on the other part of the song because y'all still here and I still have 12 people somehow. I was like, oh, okay. People are up this late. I'm sorry if you can't hear me. Usually, if you the oh, excuse me, the sound of the fan is so loud, you can kind of hear that little small hissing sound. And I haven't really sat here to figure out how to separate the audio yet. I'm going to do that later. That way, I can just mix the audio from the microphone, separate it from the audio to FL Studios. For some reason, it gets kind of complicated like that. So, yeah, bear with me on that too. Let's see. Let me close this out. Do I need to close this out? Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and close this out, only because it's taking space. All right, go ahead and get rid of that. And we're back on here. All right, so the song is where it needs to be, and we're just going to change the chord progression. All right, let's go. Let's continue. I know I pay for I know like I charge for commissions, but people have to understand. I definitely love to collaborate with people as well. So people should hit me up on that instead of telling me exactly what I should do. I was like, I like to work with people when it comes to actually both of us creating a sound or an art. All right, so we got these instruments, and I want to get rid of all of this. Oh wait, am I getting rid of it on a separate channel? Yeah. Okay. Stop it. Get out of here. All right, so I'm gonna just get rid of all of that, and then figure out what note was the last note I landed on. It was probably a D, I think. No, it was a C sharp. Again, god damn it. All right, so I'm gonna go to here, and we're gonna make this longer chords. And we're just gonna mess up the chord until it sounds right. That's the best advice I always give people. Just mess it up until it sounds right. Eventually, your ear knows best more than what it is because there's so many different variations of a chord. Example: if I play that and a bass note, it's probably not the best sound to kind of do it on. Hold on, let me put it on the piano. Like if I play this, right, and then change the bass note, it's going to give it like a couple of different variations of feelings. Pretty much changing the bass mode. I mean, the bass mode. I've been watching Naruto. I mean, Boruto. When they just announced his new form. All right, so what I want to do is change this. See, I like to have a mixture of like good and bad when it comes to like making music. Like, you know, you got your minors and majors and diminished and all that stuff. I just like to have a good amount of mixtures just to kind of give a weird feeling. I like weird feelings. Yeah. All right, good enough for this weirdness. All right, so I'm gonna take this weird chord, and then we're gonna put it in another instance of contact. But this time, I want a more warm pad. Yeah, like that. Too dark. I mean, like not too dark, but too far. Like bottom. Ugh. Too low. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and mess up the sound because I love messing up sounds. I'm gonna put the June 6th on there because it's a Cancer. All right, no, that's not Cancer. That's Gemini. Why not put a flanger to it? I do like a little bit of flanger. And we're just going to go to here to get a solid bass sound. There we go. And then we're just going to go turn this thing down because it's too high. Bring that note in, go all the way down. And then there'll be a sub bass right there. I don't hear it. What you don't hear? What's going on? Am I doing it wrong? Where's my cellular device? Let me see if the audio messed up again or something. Sorry, the lag and delay is a little bit weird. I didn't know. Good night. just making it work. I think. Let's see. That's a loud sound. I'm going to put an arpeggio to this. Whatever. Let's see. I just gotta find an arpeggio. Do this one have it? Let's go to sequences. Maybe it might have it. That's definitely not what I was looking for. It's probably not the instrument I'm looking for. Let's try something else. I really gotta build my knowledge on majority of these sounds. Let's try this one. When it comes to synthesizers, there's so much of it. Like, I definitely have the hardest time. I'm not going to lie. When it comes to orchestras, it's definitely my strong hold on that one. All right, so we're gonna go to arpeggios. Let's see. Good enough. All right, so. Giving you the hints of warning now. Not on the beat. Wait, what's going on? I think I know what's going on. It's the arpeggio that's probably off. Let's see if this works. I just had an idea. Alright, so my idea is to actually move each right there like that. All right, good night. I'm actually about to wrap it up myself. I was like, I've been having so much fun right now. I'm sorry if I haven't been talking. I'll probably just work on this another day. But yeah, I'm glad this many people actually came to this whole stream. Actually, I have no idea how to put a thumbnail to this. I'm probably just gonna do a little bit more, and that's about it. Let's see what happens if I put this there. Let's see. If I go back one measure and then push it up a little bit. I wanted to sound a little bit off. Don't fix this. This little trill, and it's actually need to be right there. And then I will actually go to here, go to parameters, go into the thing, go all the way down to the sustain pedal dampener, which is on 64. Go to here, and then I'm just gonna do this, because I need me a ambient type of feeling right here. And let's see what that does. Much better. That had a better blend to it, actually. In fact, I would go so much as to go into here, bringing this out. Okay, that needed to happen. Also, I pray. Hold on, let me do this. Damn it. There we go. And now I can actually do it like that. have no idea where this song is going or what to call it. What should I call it, guys? All right, everybody, give me like at least one name that this song makes you feel. And then I'll kind of just pick at random on that one. So I'm going to just play the song until people give me like a name to call the song. And that's what I should save it as. Let's see what you guys came up with. All right. Spatial Rend, Cosmic Dust Trails, Submersion, Eternal Void. Let's see. I like the prefix of sub. I do like the word stellar. It's like I'm choosing between comic and stellar because it's like space. It's definitely my thing. Actually, you're getting pretty close of what I was actually thinking. I was actually thinking stellar subvoid or substellar void or something. Even though void is a very broad term. I do want to use substellar though. In fact, I think I'm going to use substellar and damn, I can't think of like the last one. You know what? I'm just gonna call it substellar dust. Only because it's like the song sounds kind of dusty. Dust. All right, so I'm going to save it as substellar dust. And I shall finish this song another day. on another random. I'll probably do another one of these like tomorrow. I want to actually get my mic working. I'll see how that works tomorrow. Let me just save it under Substellar Dust under my projects, my thousands and thousands of project files. All right. And there we go. All right, guys. It's been cool. It's been wacky. It's been fun. You sat here and actually just witnessed how I get kind of creative on my own little special way. And you can see it again later. I shall see you probably most likely tomorrow because I'm feeling like in the mood of just streaming randomly right now. And I do want to do a song on. I'm trying to think of what the next song I should do. Should I do a Kirby song or should I do a Delta Rune Chapter 2 song? Like, my brain is kind of like trying to figure it out. So maybe you guys can kind of help me on that one. And we'll talk about this tomorrow.